The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
Topper! Go Bandit!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chris Jones. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
72. Go!
31's the mic.
Watch the slant. Hey, Alabama.
To try again after the sack. Brady. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, echo.
31's the mic. Watch the run. 31's the mic. Strip the ball.
From the gun, it's Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Trenton Cannon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. N'Keal Harry, the rookie, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Wide, 80.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the
53 land now.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic.
Bravo.
40, Mike 40. Yeah, that's what I do. Check. 40's Mike. 40's the mic. 40's the mic.
Hey, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Alabama. Hey, exit.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Got his man, that's Harry. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Patriots, nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
56 to Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Brady eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Terrell Suggs, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 11. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
at their own 42-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Yellow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. They will find Davis. That's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
Mike's 40. Mike's 40. I'm coming.
Check it. Reload. Rim.
On 2nd and 9, Brady buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash. Watch the edge.
Check, check. Fresno. Fresno. Fresno.
Kill, kill, kill.
Now a play fake. Brady. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go. Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. That's good for 28 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Wait, that.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
And it's Michelle once again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Regular.
Here's Brady to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer. Gostkowski with the extra point. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pick.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Kelce, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. From the 27, Brady, rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack, as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Regular. Hey, Haywood.
From the gun, Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Don't go this way.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow.
58 to Mike. Man out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Target.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Completes it to Davis. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Hey, 43.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Hey, check it. Check it, reload.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep bringing it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
14. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. John Simon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
No,
I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On the carry, it's Cannon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now, Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Rush in, rush in, rush smooth. Alert! Hey, Alabama.
Brady now on first down. It's complete. James White. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Hey, Zoo.
Mike 40. I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, 40's Mike.
Alert!
40's Mike. Blue Dan.
Hey, Orbit.
Hey, alert!
Again, it's Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack, as Brady will lead them. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Hey, 166.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's got Sanu. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.